Hello, how are you doing today? I am feeling fantastic myself. I am just so amazed at all the blessings that I have in my life right now. And it's kind of crazy because, um, you know, stuff still happens, stuff still goes on, stuff still interrupts my flow of being, and it's really nice to be able to still realize the good things that are happening out of your life, the good things that are happening because of your life, and I can't stop smiling for that. And part of that reason kind of leads, I think it would lead into today's topic today, and I really, really want to discuss how to protect your mind. I always see commercials about how do we better our bodies, protect our bodies from, bad things, bad food, eat this, eat that, but I never seen like a commercial that says, do this for your brain, do that for your brain, do this for your mind, nourish your mind. I never see anything like that. So, and we already know that if we want, better minds, that it's our jobs to keep educating ourselves, reading books, which I know a lot of people don't like to do for one reason or another. I mean, I love to read books personally, but I have limited time, so which is why I like to listen to audio. But for the ones that do, I mean, we all start somewhere, right? So even though, whether or not we're reading stuff to better our mind, we can always do stuff to keep from hurting our mind any further. And I like to think of the the brain is like a computer, and so with a computer, you build the hardware, and then you put in a system to operate it. You put in programs, you put in applications. I don't do IT, so I don't know if I'm using all the right words, but pretty much, you're programmed to do a computer to do specific tasks for you. So every time we type into our computer 2 plus 2, it's going to tell us that it's 4. It's never going to tell us anything that is wrong, But our brains, our programs aren't necessarily that simple. Our programs come from as we're growing up, and the things that we see, the relationships that we see, what the people that we trust teach us, whether it be our parents, grandparents, loved ones. We have this programming that we're running off of, and I mean, I'm sure it's, you've had a point in your life where you keep doing something that you know that you shouldn't be doing, and you keep wondering why the heck you're doing this darn thing, and it's wrong, but for some reason you just keep doing the darn thing that you're not supposed to be doing. So why is that? It's a program that your mind has been programmed a certain way, and it takes a lot to go in there and change it. So like with a computer, if you program the computer to say 2 plus 2 is 5, and for heck that is the wrong thing, you can go in there, or a person with that expertise can go in there, fix it, and make it say the wrong thing. However, when it comes to human beings, our minds, that you can't just, I don't know, maybe there's somebody who can go in there and reprogram a person's mind. I've heard of people doing something similar. If you're going to do it on your own by, learning, educating, bettering yourself, it's going to take a lot of time to change that programming over. So the one reason why it's so important to protect our minds is because once we revert back, it's just that much harder to move forward, to push forward. So one of the big things is TV. Oh my gosh, I know it's America. We love our TV, right? Oh, We love our TV. I love my TV. I have Netflix, not cable. I'm usually watching Curious George these days because of my beautiful son. But I do know the dangers of reality TV. It's so hard. It's so juicy. It's so good. I find myself staring at the TV in disgust and anger, but for some reason I just don't stop watching it, you know? But I know now, I know now what that does. You know, I'm watching all this negative stuff. I'm watching all this negative energy, and I'm harboring it. And taking it on as my own. Ugh. It's not easy, but you know, there's so much better things that you can do besides watching TV, and there's so, you know, just find something else to do, something fun to do that you've never done before. And anyways, so I'm gonna move on. Music. Now, this one was so hard for me because I love music. I am a big music lover. Oh my gosh. The first CD I ever bought, I bought it with a 20 I found on the ground. It cost more than $20. My dad paid the rest, but it was a double CD. It was Bone Thugs and Harmony, Art of War. I think I was like 14 when that CD came out. And I don't know, man, I loved music ever since, and I learned to love so many different kinds. But here's the thing, I did not want to stop listening to my music. I felt like I could just listen to anything. I mean, I grew up in the West Coast, so, you know, we got NWA, we got, you know, Too Short, DJ Quick. I mean, they all do some good music. However, some of the messages in the music is not necessarily good. For me personally, stuff towards women, and I mean, trust, I was like a real tomboy. Still kind of am. I don't know. You could tell. Kind of, a little bit. Anyway, so I was a real tomboy. I liked to hang with the guys, and we would listen to that music, and I always told myself, well, that's not me, you know, I'm not like that. That's like that type of woman, you know. And when I really started changing like what I listened to, or I'm sorry, as far as like when I started listening to like more, you know, positive stuff, you know, reading, educating myself, personal development, all that good stuff, I realized how easy it was for a song to just take over that other stuff. When it comes to rhythm and music and emotion, your subconscious mind seems to just grab a hold of that. It's kind of like, you know, even when there's a song that comes on the radio and it's super annoying and you don't like it, but then you catch yourself singing the tune all day. Well, I might catch myself, I might not listen to music for a few months. I listen to it now. Not that stuff, different stuff. I do control the content more that I listen to now. But I would find myself listening to just a few songs on Sirius XM radio, and then the one part that I don't believe about myself, that would be like the part of the song that would be replaying in my head. And I realized how strong that this was. You know, I didn't realize that I was telling this to myself over and over and over and over and over again all day long. I was literally telling this to myself. It's like a non-positive affirmation. You know, you don't have to do cold turkey, but there's lots of good music out there that's not necessarily derogatory, and that's not going to, you know, subconsciously tear you down over time. And then last but not least, negative people. Oh my gosh. So people that like to gossip a lot, people who, you know, just don't believe that anything is possible, dream stillers, social media. Oh my gosh. Why did they post that? Like, why? Why would I want to sit there and put that in my mind? I don't know. Anyways, unoptimistic people, sometimes these people are people that we love and care about, so much. And you can't make anybody be positive, but if you love them, they're your family, you care about them, I would say limit your time. Some people you can spend, a week with. Some people you can spend a day with. Some people you can spend an hour with, and some people you really can only tolerate for a few minutes. So, that's okay, because really, you don't know anybody, anything. It's your mind, it's your brain. You have to be the best you so you can do anything great. And so just do whatever you can and help yourself be positive, help yourself, have a positive frame of mind to be happy all the time, rain or shine, and just have a great day. All right.